the Coinbase One Credit Card. Now, I just did an unboxing video, and if you haven't went and watched that video, go ahead and click this link right here. It's gonna be me opening up the envelope that I received in the mail for the Coinbase One card. But today, I'm gonna be going over exactly what this card does, because the previous video was just me unboxing it. I had a little bit about what the card was and why I think it can be a good credit card to put in your credit card arsenal. But in today's video, I'm going to be going over exactly what you get with this card. And then in my next video, I'm going to be going over the Coinbase One card compared to the Robinhood Gold card and which one I think is better. But in today's video, let's just jump right into it. So last time I did an unboxing, it came in this envelope right here. It comes just like this. Like I said, it says Bitcoin, has all this cool things on this envelope, says Coinbase, and then it just goes into exactly what Coinbase is, what crypto and Bitcoin is, and it says it's purely a peer-to-peer version of electronic cash that would allow online payments to be securely from one party to another without going through financial institutions. So I unboxed this last time. It is right here. I'm going to show you it again. This is the card. Super cool, super slick. This is actually the first Bitcoin block right here, the code for that, which is awesome. So that's the card. What do you get with it? So this card, the reason that I like it is because it is an investing credit card. Just like the Robinhood Gold, you get cash back, and you can use that cash back to actually invest in the apps that you're getting cash back for. So in this case, it is Coinbase. And what do you get cash back? You get Bitcoin back. Bitcoin back is awesome because Bitcoin is an asset. It is an investment, and from what we've seen over the last 15 years, it is one of the best assets, if not the best, to ever invest in because of how much it has gone up. So it is an Amex. It is stainless steel, 17 grams of stainless steel. So it has some weight to it. If you like the look, the feel of certain credit cards, this credit card is for you because it is so unique looking and it has that weight. So it feels really good. Now you get rewards up to 4% Bitcoin back. What does up to 4% Bitcoin back mean? So I actually have it right here. So if you have $10,000 or less in your Coinbase account, you're gonna get a 2% Bitcoin back. If you have up to 50,000, so 10,000 to 50,000, you're gonna get 2.5% back. 50,000 to 200,000, you're gonna get 3%, and then 4% for 200,000 and up. Now, I know that sounds like a lot, but if Bitcoin and crypto goes up, like most people are predicting that are in financial institutions, in the different financial sectors, the crypto sector, a lot of financial analysts are predicting that over the next 10, 15, 20, 30 years, crypto is going to be the future, and Bitcoin is going to be the asset, the crypto gold. So if you're getting Bitcoin back, even if it's only 2% because you have under 10,000, that's still pretty good because, yeah, you can go and get different cash back at different credit cards and get, maybe it's a little bit more, even including the Robinhood Gold. Maybe it's a little bit more, and then you can just go and buy Bitcoin yourself. That's fine. But the cool thing about this card is not only are you getting the Bitcoin back, but you're also getting waived transaction fees when you're buying on Coinbase. So you're getting the Bitcoin, and then you're not having to pay a transaction because you're already a membership of Coinbase One. So, and that means you get 0 trading fees up to a certain amount. It's like $10,000. And then you get 4.25% annual percentage return in your USDC rewards. So you're going to get that, and then you get 5% staking rewards on Solana, Ethereum, and then other eligible crypto coins. And then you're also going to get $10 a month in smart wallet gas fees, which is basically fees that you're having to pay usually when you're buying certain cryptos on certain wallets. But with all that to say, if you don't understand any of that, one, do some research on crypto. But two, you're already a Coinbase One member, so you're going to get waived transaction fees. And if you're into crypto, you're already buying crypto, the waived transaction fees is huge because that's more than 2% in itself. So you're going to get waived transaction fees, and then you're also going to get 2% on top of that. And then once you get over 10,000, 2.5%, and then 3, and then 4, especially when Bitcoin goes to, I don't know, $1 trillion each. I don't know if it'll ever hit there, but the way that it's going, it doesn't look like it's going to stop. And there's a bunch of financial analysts that are saying $1 million, $10 million, and more. So that Bitcoin that you're actually stacking in a reward to get back on your everyday purchases that you're going to make anyways, that can be huge in the long-term future, and even maybe short-term future, because we don't know what the price of Bitcoin is going to do. And the cool thing about credit cards is if you are a credit card person, that means you're not getting hit with interest at all. So if you like to roll your balance, this is not a video for you, because I do not advocate for anyone to get a credit card if you're just gonna go into debt. That is bad. That means you are losing. My mentality on credit cards is that you will never get hit with interest, and you're just using their systems to get rewards. So even if you're only getting 2% back in this scenario with this card, that's still 2% that you wouldn't be getting if you were just using a debit card or cash. All you are doing is using their system against itself so that you do get rewards and you do win when you're already doing your everyday purchases. You're already paying your utilities. You're already paying your gas. You're already paying your groceries. You're already paying for all these things. So why not get at least a little bit back? And when it comes to credit cards versus debit cards or cash, credit cards are actually safer because you're not spending your own money. You're actually spending the bank's money up front. And then so if anything ever happens, it's really easy to say, hey, you know, someone stole my debit or someone stole my credit card. And you know, they have fraudulent charges on here. It's way more secure than a debit card, because when you're spending a debit card, that's no different than handing over literal cash. In this instance, you're using their money to make purchases, and you're supposed to pay interest in return. But if you never let the interest hit, you're just getting extra cash back, or in this case, Bitcoin back. So that's why, even though it's only 2% back at first, if you're at 10,000 or less, if you're getting more than 10,000, hey, that's amazing. That is awesome. But in this scenario, you're still getting Bitcoin back, which I think is a really good investment anyways, and that you should have investments in crypto, or at least some of your portfolio into crypto, so that you are at a wide range. You have eggs in all sorts of baskets. You have ETFs, you have index funds, you have individual stocks, you have your 401k, you have your Roth IRA, you have crypto, you have real estate, you have all these different assets that is making you money, or at least can and have the opportunity to make money for you in the long run. So that's why I like this card, because it's giving me exposure to another type of investment class in crypto. So I told you what the card is. I showed you what the card looks like. I told you exactly how much Bitcoin back you do get, and that you get waived fees. You get all these other perks, but that's not where it stops. You also get all the other Amex perks that they have with their credit card. So you get resale protection. Use this card, guess what? If something happens, you have protection because you used this card specifically. Extended warranties. A lot of times, like when you go to stores and it says, hey, do you want to buy this extended warranty? Nope, don't have to if you use this card. A lot of different items come with extended warranties specifically through this card. Return protection. So if something happens to the item and you want to return it, you have this card. Guess what? You just say, hey, I use this card, and you reach out to Coinbase One Card, you can get that money back. Amex offers an experience. So Amex has their own portal where you can actually access through your Amex and then buy/use points or rewards back to buy different offers that they are offering. Sometimes it's flights, sometimes it's different experiences, like I said. So maybe it's a wine tour in a different country and you're already going to that country. Guess what? You can use your cash back, or Bitcoin back in this case, to buy those experiences. Worldwide car rental, loss and damage. So if you go on a trip and you have a rental car, guess what? You use this card, you have a warranty already on it. You have the insurance right on there. You have roadside assistance that comes with this. Loss and damaged luggage. If you went on a trip and you had luggage and it's lost or damaged, this card will help refund and give you money back. emergency assistance, trip cancellation and interruption. If you have to go on a trip, but then you can't because you're sick, but you didn't get the travel insurance, this card will help you get your money back. That is why credit cards, it's not even just the rewards. They also come with so many different perks, and they're way more secure because, like I said, you're spending other people's money, in this instance, the bank's money, and not your own. So then if something bad happens, they already give you all these other perks where it makes sense to use a credit card over a debit card. And then they also throw on, oh yeah, you get Bitcoin back and you get these other perks that come with the card alone. Plus, guys, this card looks sick. This card looks sick. Put it in your arsenal if you like crypto and you want Bitcoin back. So that's the card. What do you guys think of the card? Do you guys like the card? Do you like the way it looks? Do you like the reward system? To me personally, I think it would be cool if you got higher percentage back at lower dollar amounts. Even though I have a decently big size of a crypto portfolio, I definitely don't have $200,000 and up to get the full 4%. So I wish that was lower. But overall, if I'm already exposed in Coinbase and I'm already paying for Coinbase One membership, which costs $49.99 a year, why would I not have this card in my arsenal? Because that is the kicker. This has no annual fee, but it's called the Coinbase One Credit Card, meaning that you have to have a Coinbase One membership. So essentially, it's basically like a $49.99 a year annual fee for this card. But it's not for the card alone. You're also getting the $0 trading fees up to a certain amount, plus all the other things I already said. So let me know what you guys think about this card, and make sure you hit that subscribe button, because I'm gonna have a video about my favorite credit card, and I'm actually gonna compare two credit cards, the Robinhood Gold and the Coinbase One. So you're gonna wanna watch that video next. Remember guys, until next time, you can do all things through him that give you strength. Peace.